Run, 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 run. There's a dark, shadowy area there. No. Run! Oh! Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I am Michael G. Munns, author, geek, and Seattleite, and this is where you watch me watch old horror and sci-fi movies that for assorted reasons I've never seen before. Tonight I am getting into, as many of you have requested, the Halloween series for the first time, well, sort of for the first time, because actually Halloween, the original Halloween I have seen once before. It was about 3 years ago now, maybe 2 years ago. I actually live tweeted it, so I've seen it. I don't remember much. I know, of course, the main things. I know who's in it. I know the general story. I know how it ends. But I figured I have to I haven't seen the other follow-ups to it, but I want to watch those on the channel here, and so I figured I can't just skip over Halloween. So I'm going to do a rewatch with a hazy memory that I can move on to Halloween 2, which I know a lot of people are also interested in me watching. So I'm going to do that tonight. We're going to grab cider and possibly popcorn, and I'm going to watch Halloween for almost the first time, kind of. Other than that, I don't really have too much more to say about this one. If you want to watch the full-length reaction in a watch-along format, please check out my Patreon page. It's got full-length reactions for all the movies I've watched here on the channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to. That said, I'm going to grab a cider, popcorn if I have it, and I'll be right back to watch Halloween. Oh. This music sounds familiar. I saw PJ Soul's name in the credits there. I know a lot of you have told me that she's in this. And this came out in the late 70s, which is weird. I thought it was set in the 70s. I don't remember how this begins, but I guess we're already in Killer Cam, I assume. Oh, I just remembered how the movie starts. The background music is, well, they were fast. The background music's really effective in putting some anxiety and menace into this. Tension, that's the word I'm looking for. It's been a long day. Michael! Oh, that's right, stabbing. He's a little vacant. So I forget why he's the way he is. I mean, with Jason, he drowned, and depending on the movie, he was made fun of by the other kids and abused, and then he watched his mother get killed, and he grew up in the middle of the woods. But I don't know what's messed up Michael. Okay, 19, yeah, that's right, 70s. Why would you open your window? Why? No, you're making poor decisions. Having recently seen, for like the second or third time, Knives Out, she looks so young.
You're not supposed to go up there.
Yes, I am.
That's a spook house.
There's a spooky old house near where I grew up. It was like it was back maybe about 30 or 50 feet from the road, and it was surrounded with vegetation, so you could only, I think there was like willows, and there was the vegetation was overgrown, and it was must have been abandoned. I'm sure it was used by teenagers for drugs and stuff. Those darn teenagers and their drugs.
Wish I had you all alone.
But it was always creepy, and I always looked at it when I drove by.
Sam, Haddonfield is 150 miles away from here. Now, for God's sakes, he can't drive a car.
Well, maybe fucking do it anyway. And why are you parked in a handicapped spot? Jackass. Hey.
It stands where man passes away. Fate never changes.
So if she hadn't have dropped off the key at the house, would Michael be following her?
Boogeyman, the boogeyman, the boogeyman, the boogeyman.
I don't like these children. Oh. I wish he'd scared that boy a little bit more. Oh yeah, now he's following him because he was also at the house. Michael just wants to make friends. I'm sure that's it.
I'll be totally wiped out.
I don't think you have enough to do tomorrow.
Totally.
It's weird seeing her without a red hat.
Hey, isn't that Devon Graham?
I
No.
think so.
I hate a guy with a car and no sense of humor.
I have a car.
You must have a small fortune stashed from babysitting so much.
Guys think
Judgy.
I'm too smart.
Now you're seeing men behind bushes.
Are those people up on the... Oh, yeah.
Well-
I saw people up on the porch, but it was two people, and none of them were wearing white masks. I'm just like looking at the background for... I keep wanting to call him Jason because I've been watching so many... Because I've watched so many Friday the 13th movies. And... Oh, shit.
Excuse me,
Oh,
Laurie.
Mr. Brackett, I'm sorry, Mr.
I guess everyone's entitled to one good scare, huh?
His sideburns have scared me. I'm frightened. Now I wish it were October, so I want candy. I'm like checking every single inch of the screen looking for a Michael Myers. This movie's good at, it's got the slow burn so far, and it's doing a good job of making me anxious. Wear your seatbelts.
Just have time.
Just be natural. There he is. Just be natural for him.
Oh, is her dad the police guy? Yeah, he won't smell the pot at all.
Maybe a few minutes. I've got to take
It is important.
10 minutes.
Yeah. Michael's a very good driver for having minimal instruction. I'm gonna keep doing this every time that song comes up. What happened to Michael's parents? Did I miss that? Or did they just move away because, you know? What? A dog? Is it a living dog?
Still warm.
Oh, he killed a dog?
Hungry.
He ate the dog?
Could have been a skunk. Standing on the lawn, he could have seen inside.
No way that was just random timing. He was...
Busting me.
You see, if you're looking for a crazy killer guy and something like that happens, you check the roof, because what are the odds that's going to happen on its own right now? You're wondering.
If you do that, they'll see him in every street corner. They'll look for him in every house. Just tell your men to keep their mouths shut and their eyes open.
I'll check back in an hour.
Wouldn't you want them to look in every house? I mean, I kind of get what he's saying, because, you know, they'll imagine he's everywhere and you get all these reports, but still, you think maybe... I mean, he thinks he's that evil. He should be worried for everyone.
Laser Man,
Ooh, Laser Man.
Neutron Man, I can understand why.
Yeah,
Tarantula
neutrons are
Man.
terrible for people.
Lori.
She's judgmental.
Big news for you.
Doggy. Nothing better happened to that dog.
Lindsay, get this dog out of the kitchen right now.
Lindsay's watching movies. She ain't got time for your crap.
I can't believe every time I tell you.
Hi, Michael.
There's nobody outside.
There was a creepy guy following you around before. You'd think she would take him a little more seriously.
Lindsay, I need a rope.
Lindsay's not helpful. I support Lindsay in this. Because when you're sitting there watching movies, you don't want to be bothered. Well, that was rude. Don't hurt the dog. Don't hurt the dog. He's going to hurt the dog.
Lester's barking again and getting on my nerves
It's
again.
because there's a homicidal maniac outside.
Never mind.
Michael Myers is an asshole. Oh, hey. And if you're wondering, yes, I have seen The Thing. But I might do a reaction to the 2011 one,
About the jack
which I guess is a prequel.
There was nobody outside.
There was
Say what he's wearing. Oh, good. Okay.
the boogeyman.
Describe him. Mask. Face mask. White mask. It'll show click.
Who's there?
Killer.
Oh, is this one of your cheap tricks?
Psycho killer. How did he do that? Did he grab the bottom outside of the camera frame?
Lindsay, come out here.
This is the third time you've asked Lindsay to do something. Haven't you learned by now? Lindsay ain't doing shit to help you.
Hi, Lindsay. This is Paul. Is Annie there?
There she is.
Oh, my foot. I'm stuck.
Lindsay's babysitting her.
Now promise me you won't tell anybody about this.
$50.
She got stuck in the window. She'll be right here.
I like Lindsay.
My parents are gone.
Oh, that's fabulous. When did they leave?
About a half hour ago.
Michael likes to do a lot of recon before he does stuff.
Oh, no keys.
Why don't you call Lindsay to fix it? Lindsay! Like, I've seen this movie, but I'm still tense. Just because it's a very slow burn and it's effectively done. Every time the camera moves, I'm expecting him to be around the corner. Is he in the car? Didn't you notice that the car was... There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! I was about to say, he's not doing a very good job of choking her because she seems to be doing well with the breathing. And then he seems to have realized that himself. And by the way, if you're at all interested, or if you've seen a lot of old sci-fi B movies, like 50s and 60s and stuff, and you haven't seen the 2001 movie, The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra, do yourself a favor and look it up and watch it. Oh, it's these assholes.
Hey, Lonnie, get your ass away from there.
Well, he's having a productive night, isn't he? No one closes doors in this movie.
Put me down! This is totally silly!
Yeah, it's totally dark.
Totally. He's very quiet. He would be an excellent neighbor because he would never hear anything. I mean, until he kills you, but... How many cans of beer do they drink a minute? Does Michael have the power to, like, control doors from a distance? Because I could buy that. Because he seems to be using it. Nope. That ain't Linda. That's a knife. Oh yeah, I remember this.
Dear, cute, Bob, real cute.
Bob dead.
What's the matter? Can I get your ghost, Bob?
Bob's had 8 beers. He's having a little trouble in that area.
I'll kill you if this is a joke.
Too late.
Annie? Annie?
That was Annie. Doing a bang-up job there, doctor. You've been standing out there how long and you just noticed that? You know, when you think about it, it's pretty messed up that Michael sees her go into his old house and follows her and watches her for a while and notices who her friends are and then decides, let me pick them off one by one and then go after her. And that's messed up. Which, you know, I guess may be part of the reason why Loomis says he's evil. Everybody dead. But Paul's okay.
Paul?
We ever gonna see Paul?
Paul?
Oh, I guess he took him off the door. I forgot about that. That's kind of messed up. There's a large... Yeah. Who opened that door? Michael Myers can control doors. That's my new theory. Run, 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 run. There's a dark, shadowy area there. No. See, he's right over... Run, 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 run. I know how this goes, but I almost... Run! Oh! Oh, that's gonna hurt. No, it's no use. He has power over the doors. No, break the glass. Break the glass. No, not you. I'm not talking to you. There. Oh, ow, not with your hand. Oh, that's not a safe thing to do. I mean, you know, but... Find a weapon. Time to get a weapon now. Move your ass, Tommy. There's problems at the afoot. See that fireplace poker? Get the fireplace poker. Okay, that's good. That'll work too. But did you get the larger... No! Ha! You got a needle full of neck. No, the other way around. Reverse that. No, move. Move, move. I know you're panicking. It's very understandable. But you still gotta keep going. It's a testament to how effective this movie is that I've seen it before and I'm still... You know. He's just having a nap. Stab him 7 times. So we've got a little catatonic. No! Pick up the knife. Pick up the knife! We're all gonna laugh at you! Tommy mentioned... there you go, thank you. I forget how she gets out of this. Unless she stabs him in the eye with a coat hanger, which would be a good idea. Improvised weapon, good idea, good job. There you go. Grab the knife. Pick up the knife. Get the knife. Now do some stabbing of your own. Time for stabbing. There you go. Time for more stabbing. More stabbing. Always more stabbing. It's ABS. Always be stabbing. Stab him in the face. In the face. Kill him in the face. Right in the face. Step on his neck.
Go do as I say.
Maybe you should all go together. Maybe you should all go together. Maybe you should. Maybe. Yeah, he's up. She's a little traumatized. No, Michael, strangling is not your strength. When you strangle people, they're still making noises. Which basically means you're not doing a good job of cutting off the windpipe. Oh, you did see his face. He's got a weird eye, too. And now I think we're coming up on the part of the movie that I really didn't like when I first saw it. Did he have like a bulletproof vest on or something? Was he just that strong and full of concentrated evil that bullets don't hurt him? See, when I first watched this movie, I was looking at the screen like, what the hell? How does it end like that? But I'll talk about that more when I do my recap thingy in just a second. So I think it's a testament to the effectiveness of the tension and the scares in this movie that in between finishing the movie and recording this, I went up and went to the restroom. And I will admit, I did slide the shower curtain back just for safety's sake. So yeah, so even though I've seen it once, it still is good at putting a spook into me, I guess would be the appropriate term. For me, the one negative part of this movie is the very end, just because it just sort of seems to end. There's not really any closure of any sort, whether that be good or bad. Like, is it like that? He's been shot, he fell out of the window, he was well enough to get up and go. Nothing has really changed from before he was shot. He's still a menace, he's still threatening, he's still there. It just sort of feels like they ran out of time, or they ran out of the desire to write more. The first time I saw it, I didn't like it. This time I've seen it, I still didn't like it, because it just feels like it's such an arbitrary place to stop. And I realize that, you know, the next movie sort of picks up, I think I've heard it picks up where this has left off. So that's understandable. But as a single movie, self-contained, it doesn't work as well for me. But that's a minor nitpick. Obviously, it's the tension and the slow burn on this is still really good. After having watched a bunch of slasher movies before seeing this one, having seen so much more, I can see A, where a lot of the later movies were influenced, B, just how much more effective in some ways this is. Even though there's fewer kills, it's still got a certain amount of tension and craft that I'm having trouble articulating, but that works really well. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to watching the second one and seeing where it goes from there. And then I have seen Season of the Witch. I caught it, at least part of it, on TV. I think I probably saw the whole thing, or at least most of it. I think it was on the Sci-Fi Channel once many years ago. And I know that's completely unconnected with the rest of the series, so I don't know if I'll be watching that one again or not. But anyway, I am looking forward to making my way through the rest of the Halloween series. I know some are better than others, so I'm not going to say too much more on this right now, because I can't think of really too much more to say that I haven't said in the video itself. So I'm just going to say goodnight and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and if you're up for it, that really helps me out and helps me grow the channel. And yeah, I guess I will see you all next time, and take care of yourselves.